Hello.
Hello, Sean. Good evening.
Oh, hello. There.
And that's working. That's working. Okay. Back.
Cool.
Back to
We're off
business.
on this lazy Sunday.
Do we have anything left to do in this town? Did you put all your money
I don't know.
away?
No, I gotta do that.
Yeah, that would be catastrophic to lose all your money.
Survive. Alright.
Just straight up lose $20,000. $28,000.
Okay. So, it sounded like I needed to go find the thing in this pyramid, right?
Yes.
That's what I'm working with in this area.
You mean enemy-wise or song-wise?
Enemy-wise.
Ah.
Yeah, got a new gun. Remember what happened that last session? It was so long ago. Fuck. It actually can hurt them. Oh, I should. Oh no! Oh wait. Alright, he's doing it. Like a little bit of damage.
Sean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's.
Oh, now he's a high-class UFO.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, he didn't even get to be one.
Nope.
Okay, so what were we doing last session? Just days and days and days ago. Shouldn't I hear? Then what the fuck? Oh god, that's what's wrong with today's society.
That he was charging you for the water?
$200 waters? Like
Ah.
freaking Woodstock. No! Why is this guy here?
He comes with such high frequency.
I mean, yeah, he really had to run out, or it like got old.
Maybe he
Like,
just
he
has.
really
Maybe.
needs fresh materials. Like, oh
No,
man, they're in the desert. They're gonna be sweaty now.
I know what it is. It's been since Pooh has showed up.
Oh my god, he's into Sean. Oh no.
Do you remember the order?
No.
Down left. Right. No.
Right?
Right. Left. Down right. I just remember because it's how I draw a star.
You probably do it because of this game. Such a fanboy.
Maybe.
Like, I only draw stars. This Earthbound way.
It's possible.
He's gonna come down again. He's like, oh man, I lost that picture. I got something on it. I don't know what.
Oh, that's gross.
It is because he is gross.
Too much.
Nobody got that status effect on them, did they?
No, you got away with it somehow.
Excellent. Oh, what's this guy called?
It's probably a mummy of some sort, would be my guess.
Wait, what?
I said he's probably a mummy of some sort, is my guess.
Let's see.
Fierce shattered
Fierce
man.
shattered man. He was once a man, but now he's shattered. We'll put him back together. Figure he's probably easy to do that too, right? Doing real damage now. I could probably just do like the lowest level freeze on him and just to
set. Freeze him or to.
Yeah, I mean shattered man, so you figure like you put them back together. Helping you out, man. Just helping you out.
I do
great level up, so.
I do like that once you really get your group and everyone has their role,
Oh, that thing moved.
You know what I mean?
I thought it was gonna be the
Everyone has their role. Like battles kind of really open up.
Pew pew.
Remember when it was just you, Buzz, and Pokey?
Oh, they're actually Buzz. Oh, he just smashed for 200. Sean did.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah. Well, they did establish in the lore that Sean knows how to smash.
Did they?
Because all those girls were like, "Oh my god, it's him."
I see what you did there.
I'll start using these snakes.
You should use the mummy wrap too.
Oh, yeah. Can't use the mummy wrap on a mummy. See you.
You say that, but if someone hit me with a femur, it would still hurt.
True. Oops.
I was gonna say, what did you just use?
ATM card. Use a Viper on a Viper.
He's not even gonna know what to do with himself. A lethal asp hieroglyphic.
Lethal ass hieroglyph. It's the easiest enemy for them to make.
Smashing, man.
Yeah, hey, look, he's a crit machine. Look at you go, Sean.
It's like stuck.
Yep, should have thought about that before you lived on a wall. I'm just going right for him. I didn't even get to use my Viper. I want to try. What does this do?
Which one? I'm sorry.
The counter PSI unit.
Uh,
Doing
it
this, Scott. You're not paying
mutes
attention.
people. Something I can't talk about on the stream is happening right now, and I had to respond to it.
It's Sunday? Jesus Christ.
Well, you know, some people need me even on a Sunday, unfortunately. Oh,
no!
You got bamboozled.
I was gonna try to get the other one.
Bamboozled.
I figured this was a thing, but holy shit.
He lived though.
Yeah.
Thanks to Guts.
Annals, what are you doing? These guys probably just torturing the cat.
Use the HP sucker. I feel like everyone who knows how to play bass should play this.
Knows how to play what?
Bass guitar.
Uh-oh.
59, that's not great.
Joke's on you. Wait, I should just keep using that. And I can just do a little life up on him. I actually use one on Scoot too.
Probably kill him anyway. Oh no.
Nah, there's no way this guy doesn't have a shitload of hit points.
Why? Because he's beefy?
Yeah, look outside him. See? It's like I wrote it up. Level up on this one, yep.
Ugh. Terrible. Is that a thing you can open?
I don't know. It's a little suspicious though.
I think you bring something to it. If I remember correctly.
I got just the thing.
That's not it.
Got just the thing.
I think you have to beat the boss or something like that.
Whitey item. Oh. Come on, bring it.
Interesting. You went after him. You didn't want to get ambushed, I'm guessing.
No, I don't think I could have gotten to that door.
Smash. Everyone's smashing in this dungeon.
They're easily smashable.
Nice. Love to see it. Oh.
Trick me. Yeah, I still gotta get this off. I didn't get it off last time. You died too fast.
You could just do it outside of battle so that Sean can attack.
Nope.
Okay, alright then. Glad we had that discussion.
No time for this.
Check out a Colton.
Holy shit, 462. Colton stays, right? That's healing, eh?
I believe so, yeah. Pharaoh's Curse.
I don't want that. Fuck.
Ah!
I wasn't sure if he'd cut out of there. He didn't come out before, so. What does the Pharaoh's Curse do? So I wanted you to attack. Yeah, get the fuck out.
It's weird music.
Okay. Alright, do this.
When do you get tots? Why?
You don't get tots. Why? That's a myth.
I feel like you've had tots be for like 25 levels. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, it's been a long time.
I'm gonna look it up and not tell you. Because I want you to be surprised.
Fuck. Don't like these continuous attacks.
Did someone just die? I was looking at my phone.
Nah.
Okay. I heard the trademark noise.
Just trying to. Sean got hit hard, but.
Damn, that guy doesn't want to go down. Oh, who's gonna be crying?
Oh, shit. Alright, I got some to do here. Fuck, I don't need all this shit. I guess I'll use it.
I was like, that's why I didn't want to ruin it for you. I'm like, it's like right now.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to do some healing. You're about to get attacked again.
Yeah, I think I can. Yeah, who gets those?
What did we decide?
B capsule goes to.
Let me check. Let me check. Earthbound speed capsule.
Shit, that's nice. Sorry.
Oh, interesting. Do you have a jar of deli sauce? You still have one, right?
Yeah.
When you use the rock candy eventually, if you have a jar of deli sauce, it will be 2 stat points instead of 1.
Yeah.
It is random though.
Wait, with the rock candy?
Yeah, so rock candy gives 1 random stat up to
Permanently?
Yes, but it's random. So if you really want to, we could just save state and then we'll just load state a bunch until you get the one you
I don't
want.
want to do that. I want to. live dangerously.
But don't. Okay, you want to use it with the deli sauce because it'll give 2. Yep. I believe you have to use it
Okay.
in battle for that jar of deli. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Cause it like adds it automatically to stuff. Well, no, that's just gonna use it. Yeah.
Oh.
I think you just use the rock candy and it'll do it. Who are you gonna give it to?
Probably Scoot. I feel like, or Sean. Maybe Sean, because a lot of things it seems like it helps him.
Yeah, I can see that. It's whatever. That would have been nice on Scoot, but
Who gets the speed?
it says if you like to run a lot, Scoot. If you like to use PSI rocking, Ness. If you like bottle rockets, Tim. I would recommend Tim. Bottle rockets are his best asset.
Okay. What up, Snake?
If someone like just marathons this at some point in the future, they're like watching it every day. They're gonna be like, how do these dudes never remember who gets the speed capsules? This is like the third or fourth time they looked up who gets the speed capsule. And to that person I say, you're right.
Fuck you.
No! That's what I was gonna say. Jeez.
Look, there's a lot of capsules.
Vitality, Scoot gets it. IQ, Pooh gets it. Speed, Tim gets it.
I remember those two.
Guts, Ness gets. Chair gets.
What is it? Fight? What the fuck? Yeah. Oh, what this guy? No, he looks like a boss. So.
He's got boss music, so.
Boss music?
You would want to use Sean's because it hits everyone.
Yeah, I realize this.
Wow, you're not gonna use New Tots? New Tot City?
I guess so.
What's
Saving it
what
first
am I,
for a rainy day.
There?
40?
Yeah,
I hope this is actually a boss.
it is. He's got boss music.
I don't think. I feel like it's the same music.
I can tell you with utmost certainty that this is boss music.
First thing to have when you're trying to save someone's life.
Yeah. Nice.
More where that came from. What else I got for you?
What's that? You're gonna hit him with the
Viper.
Viper? You got another mummy wrap too, yeah.
Yeah, somebody has it. What's Pharaoh's Curse do?
Chair has it. Oh, let me look. I'm gonna bet it like makes someone get the sniffles or something. Earthbound, Pharaoh's Curse. Item that usually dropped by poisons whoever's infected by it.
Yeah. Oh, he's poisoned.
You guys are wrecking them. That's not wrecking them.
Okay, I can't do that many of those tots though. Jesus.
No, but it hit for 370 or something like that.
Yeah, let's see how his bash goes.
I think people who sleep on Tim they just don't use the gadgets and they're like, this character sucks.
Maybe.
I mean, I hear a lot of critiques that Jeff is not a good character.
What should I do with him? I don't want to mirror with this one.
Well, then he's stuck. If he pulls it off, he's stuck and he can't heal and stuff like that.
Trying it. Fuck it.
Alright, go for it.
I don't know. I've hit him really hard, so I feel like I can make it.
Yeah, there you go.
See, I told you he wasn't a boss.
He is a boss.
You didn't give him good XP or anything.
I can't tell if you're trying to gaslight me right now.
So that's 22,000 XP.
Oh, baby. Damn.
Oh, is He gets those good levels.
It's because he doesn't. He's technic. Oh my
Oh my
God!
God.
Jesus Christ!
56? That's more than Tim's had the entire game.
Shut up, Dad.
Whoa.
No.
No. Don't tell me what to do. Deadbeat.
Wow, Deadbeat, he's out there earning you money so that you can save the
That
world.
whole... There's lots of stuff going on here. Ah. Smash! Smash! Well, he did.
Poor dude never
Get
stood
the
a
smashing.
chance.
Yeah, he's just a drawing on the wall. We'll be okay. Come here.
I mean, I think you. Oh. So you probably could have gotten away with not fighting that guy.
Nope. They all must die.
It's pretty, pretty dire.
Yeah. The name of the game.
It is kind of funny how much, more HP Sean has than the other two already.
Yeah. He did. Oh. Well, this is sad.
Really? Instead of just hitting him with your bat?
Yeah, he just took 8 of my strength.
On Tim, not on Jer.
Oh, whoops. Yes. Then I stand by what I did.
Okay, then.
I don't know. I feel like I already beat the boss this
Jer's
time.
strength is dependent on Tim being powerful.
No, we're just bashing.
He's probably dead. Jeez.
Yep. Okay. Now, let's see what's in here. Ta-da! What's that do?
It's for that chest, I'm pretty sure.
I say that
Or
every... Alright, what happens if I step on the square?
I think that's actually an item. Oh, no, never mind. That opens the casket up top, I think. A rain pendant, can you not equip that?
I'm gonna look at it. Instead of just asking you every time I find anything.
Yeah. Protects you from freeze attacks.
A night pendant.
What does the night pendant protect you from is the question.
It's a mystery.
Because they're the exact same, but... Is that why Ness was never crying?
Yeah.
What did the other two people not have night pendants? Because they were crying.
No.
Oh, flame pendant's good, because that blocks the,
Back up. Is everything gonna run from me now? No, because they won't run from me in the other room.
Who's calling me now? Hold on.
Probably the IRS. Technical difficulties on my controller. Oh no! There. I have not beat the boss in this cell now. I need to stop. No. Smash! Oh, dang it, of course, as soon as I get rid of that.
What? What did I miss?
As soon as I get rid of the
Oh,
thing.
you crying up a storm?
Yeah. Ooh, baby. No. Okay.
I think that I appreciate that in Earthbound you actually get to a reasonable level just by naturally playing the game, like and beating the game. Like I feel like in a lot of RPGs,
You want to grind?
well, not only that, but like if you just play the game, you don't hit like you're gonna like hit like level 40 or 50 when you beat the game.
Oh god, I don't want to fight this thing.
It's not the one you think.
Yeah, but who knows what it has? Look how many exclamation points he's got in his name.
3 exclamation points. Lol. Sean can also cure since you're running out of mana on Jer. Sorry, Sean, since you're running out of PP on Jer.
That is not a complaint anyone has.
Sean wants me to say PP all the time.
No, he does not. That has never happened.
Sean, like, comment, and subscribe if you want me to say PP.
Thunder. Oop-a-doop.
Try using L1. Hit no. I want you to hit L1. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. It automatically does talk or check depending on what you're looking at.
I got a Hawkeye.
Hawkeye.
The best Avenger.
Oh. Sorry, the best living Avenger.
Hot takes.
Side note. Hawkeye is a terrible Avenger.
This just in. Jer likes Hawkeye more than the Hulk and Thor.
I don't even know what to say to that.
You said he's the best living Avenger, so.
I was making a joke about how the only Avenger that's more useless than Hawkeye is currently dead.
I should talk about Iron Man like that.
Good level up right there. Wait, was that Tim?
I think so. I'm gonna
You just
check
got
this.
3 IQ off of that. I
3
think.
more.
Oh, is it 45 or was it 42?
45.
Was it?
He said 45, yes. And that was days ago since we last played.
I'm gonna check now because I don't believe you. This is for the bazooka you're talking about?
Yeah.
You're right.
Doesn't believe me.
You're right.
Ready?
You're right. For some reason, my brain thought there was a 2.
Your brain broke.
Your brain broke.
Later, Snake. Gotcha.
You got deked.
Yeah, it did. Ta-da!
Diamond band.
Okay.
Probably the right person to have it, honestly.
I think that she already has one.
Oh, really? No, platinum.
Platinum.
She does have the worst defense.
Yeah, we'll put it on.
Now it's slightly not the worst defense.
Up 10.
I'm surprised you went out of your way to fight that guy.
Pretty weak, and all they do are status effects.
That's fair.
Good.
Just the mana suck is the problem.
Yeah, just did a butterfly.
Touche.
Alright, puppy, what you doing?
Before you jump in that hole... Hey, no, you can go in that hole. Oh.
Doing something.
Are they seriously gonna do this every time? You don't need to... I don't think you need to worry about this right now. You fought the boss in the dungeon.
Yeah, but nothing's running for me yet, and This makes me feel better.
Alright. I'm surprised you're not getting more enemies.
There was a one-time enemy that was the boss of the dungeon.
I see.
Oh, my dog is very needy right now. He's resting his head on my armrest.
My dog is always needy. Constant state.
Okay, before I go down the hole, I mean, you can tell me what to do.
Yeah, check. No, I'm not gonna tell you. Go ahead, go in the hole.
All right, we're going in the hole.
I don't want to spoil what's gonna happen.
Ooh, all right, let me see. I think I'm gonna grab 2 of them.
I think you made the right call on grabbing butterflies, though. You could go ham right now, but you're not gonna go ham.
Yeah, I guess I should do something with Scott. Puppy, I can't pet you constantly.
He disagrees.
Yeah, it's like you can. You won't.
He said can or won't.
Yep. You got a bath the other day, so he's extra slow.
How is he with baths?
He's pretty good. He doesn't like them, but he doesn't like actively fight it. Alright, I gotta do real stuff to him. Because he got his haircut last week.
Do you guys shave him at all?
Huh?
Do you
Yeah,
shave
we use a
him?
razor on him.
Yeah, but like how low do you go?
It's like a tight curl. I don't know. Have to tell.
He's like just super curly in general, right?
Yeah, he is his curls are very curly.
I'm like holding out hope that my dog stays wavy. Like she's still
Oh,
wavy.
really?
Yeah.
We like the curls.
I like the wavy. It's much
We like
softer.
the tight curls. You get make sure he has his afro, and then he's good. We just because Catherine was so busy with school and stuff, so it was tougher to get a time to get him cut. So we went a little longer than.
You guys still do it, right?
Not every time, but probably like 2 out of 3 times. He's being real difficult around. Just get that part completely. But his body's all trimmed, so. Kind of looks like one of those like little Scotty dogs. His face because of how he's cut right now.
The bottom of the jowls.
Yeah.
I don't remember this dungeon being this long. It's a long and
Longest dungeon.
I guess it is good that you picked up those butterflies.
Yeah, you were like, don't worry about it.
I thought that the dungeon was over when you dropped in that hole.
Oh, later.
Sean does have PSI freeze.
Yeah, but Sean has mirror and it's like way more fun.
Yeah, that's fair.
Pew, 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 pew.
Can't argue with that logic. Continuous attack. Smash. I submit to you, Sean, and all the other Seans out there, that Earthbound has the most fun crit in RPGs.
Here. Oh man, Jermist. Alright, I gotta fucking.
Would you agree with that?
Pretty good. Who's dead now there?
Lol.
Moving outside of the dungeon. Boop-a-doo-boop-a-doo-doo. Wish you got all your stats back when you leveled up. That would be nice.
Yeah, well that would be kind of OP though, right? Because you
Well,
level
a lot
up
of
like...
games do it.
Yeah,
If
but you
Chained
level
Echoes
up like...
gives it back every fight.
Who does? Oh, yeah.
Chained Echoes.
I mean, it's built different, right?
It's true. But...
Like, the battles are balanced around you having all of your resources. There's another game like that that I played recently. What was that? Does the do you remember if what's that game called? It's such a dumb name. What's that RPG I liked with a really dumb name? And they reskinned it for the League of Legends game.
God.
Battle Chasers?
Battle Chasers Night War?
Yeah. Do you remember if you got all your resources back in every fight in that game?
I don't remember on that. Which one I should have.
I can't remember. It feels like it might have been one of them, but maybe not. I bet you this is something I can Google. RPGs where you
real move.
full healed after every battle. I bet you someone's made a list of this. What do you think?
Maybe 2 events. Go back.
Huh. Apparently Final Fantasy 13 is one of those. Xenoblade games. Cosmic Star Heroine. All Saga games. Last Remnant. Chrono Cross does a version of this.
Remastered.
Digimon Story. Ease 8. This Reddit thread kind of sucks. I just want a list. World Ends With You.
That's coming to PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, that there it's called Neo or whatever, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm drinking some water.
What? Is there a... Just give me a list.
Alright, I'm out of the dungeon. What the hell is this? What up? Who's this guy?
Mwah, mwah, mwah. Goodbye, Pooh. It bums me out. You lose them, like, again.
Yeah. See you later. She's doing all that work on him. Where the fuck am I? Where do I go now? I don't remember what I'm doing.
Oh my god.
Fuck this shit. Oh. That's so fast.
It's sad that Sean's gone.
Yeah.
Cthulhu Saves the World is one I've definitely played recently that has
I just picked up that game along with some other random game.
It's really fun.
It was like $2.
I love Cthulhu Saves the World.
What's the other game that came with it now?
It was probably the other game they made. Breath of Death. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Breath of Death 7.
They're both fun games.
Oh, you played them already?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So go at it. They're not very long either.
Well, I know the one's really short, and I was like, oh, this could be a fun one, because I saw it was like a comedy game that's making fun of RPGs.
Yeah, pretty much. They're still good, though.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, this could be a fun one for the game.
Hit triangle, do you have a map right now? Okay.
That says there's down arrows, so do I just go down, or do I need to go up?
I don't think you can, to be honest with you.
anything. Oh no, I don't have money.
Multi-bottle rockets too. Why is the dog acting like she's dying out there? Let me text. Who's thunder?
What? But it never hits.
Does Jer have thunder?
I'm sure you neutralizer on those fuckers.
Oh, does this guy have a shield or does the other guy have a shield?
The other guys were having the shield in the last one. Yeah. It's too slow at it.
Isn't that gonna get blocked entirely?
It depends if they both do it. I'm trying to do it before they get it out. See.
Scoot's dying.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix that.
Remember, Jared does not have the res healing that was on Sean. You got lucky.
I could have circled through that though. I can't take it from. I gotta stop trying to use it on. I don't think it's working on a single one. Alright, I gotta heal up. Ooh, baby.
The best freeze.
Back up. I really should have moved this to the other screen. This is the less comfortable way to view this.
Can you not move it now?
No, it's not gonna work. Have to move Parsec over. Okay. Raleigh, you're okay, bud. You don't need constant pets. Told you earlier. Okay, you're gonna punch me. That's how we're playing this.
What happened?
He's like slapping me.
Oh. Dude, Bean's doing that now? Like, she's talking. Oh, shit, I shouldn't say her name. She's doing that, because
You've said her name so many times.
No. Her ears are like a bat. So, like, if she hears me, she's gonna start crying to, like, come, but, anyway, she started she started doing that, and, her claws are so sharp, and she, like, she doesn't hit, well, yeah, we do, but they're still sharp, and, like, she doesn't realize that, like, it's painful, and she's, like, she just rakes it down your shin, and you're like, oh!
Nice.
Damn, that's a level up right there. Pabra! That was a level up.
Jesus. That was like the best level up we've ever had. Look at this thing.
Remember L1. Oh. Yeah, you have the thing, yes.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's Scoot has it, right? Nope, Tim has it.
It's a Hawkeye.
Key to the tower. You are like full on
That
items.
shit,
yeah, it's like,
I keep
geez.
picking stuff up in those dungeons.
Oh, this music, get ready to enjoy. This music is terrible the entire time.
Doo-doo-doo.
It makes sense that fire doesn't work well on the coffee.
Yeah.
That must be percentage based. The HP sucker.
Yeah, I think it when I had the thing when I did info on it.
It did say it was percentage.
It seemed like it does more the more health they have. That makes me think it's percentage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is bad.
And it never gets better.
Okay, I'm gonna need to use some things. I'm gonna just lean into it.
The music?
Mhm. Damn it, that makes you want to go left. There's time up here. God dang it. What the fuck is that?
Maybe it gives you pee-pee.
This place is ridiculous.
Can you go back to the entrance, please?
What?
Go back to the entrance.
Hold up, let me check up here.
Oh, okay, this should work. Yes. Okay. I'm almost positive there's a thing in here that you can rest on. I thought it was at the beginning though.
Nope, nope, nope. I went in the bathroom. Door was locked. Live here. Time to assault his home. Yeah, I don't. Alright, take care of this shit. What's Pharaoh's curse? Do I need it?
Didn't we look it up? It's poison, I think.
Okay.
That soup is only HP, by the way. It's like 80 HP or something. Yeah, so if you need to drop something, that's also something you can drop. Don't you have another Viper you can drop?
No, I used it.
No, you did?
Yeah.
What was in that? I was gonna say, what was in that chest? Yeah, that's definitely the good stuff. Don't forget about L1. Get that in your muscle memory. Ooh. And you don't need it. I don't think you've used any, have
Yeah, I
you?
haven't fought anything.
Yeah. That's...
Now! Oh, look over there.
Your muscle memory will never...
$5. Whole town over here.
Yeah, that's if you had gone left. But you don't need to do that stuff now, because
You're not gonna get to me.
you can just bash these scrubs. Oh, Jer's over 400. Smash. What's your preference on RPGs where characters have very predefined roles?
What do you mean?
Like in this game, like Jer is the tank and he's a healer and he does good damage, and you know Scott is the offensive mage but frail as hell. You know what I mean? Like
use 0.
Huh?
Doesn't bother me.
No, so I'm asking you if you prefer that, or do you prefer something like Final Fantasy X, where like literally everyone is kind of like a carbon copy of each other and anyone can do anything?
I don't know. I think you can get a little bit more. Like you can be better at it here, I guess. I don't know, like the jobs you're saying. So
Well, no,
yeah,
FF10's
I
not
guess
even
I
jobs
don't care.
though, right? FF10 is like everyone's a. Remember, it's like the grid system, like where you're just like adding stats to
Oh
people.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, they're even FF10 though. Like they start in different places though, so
True.
it's like you can, but not exactly designed for that, you know?
Yeah. But I guess the thing is though, right? Like in Final Fantasy X, and I might be wrong. It's been a long time since I've played that game, but it feels like everyone can hit like the same, right? Like
Yeah.
Squall doesn't, or not Squall, Titus doesn't hit
I
harder
mean, you
than
can
like
make
the
Oron. I
mages.
feel like it's really easy to make him hit real fucking hard though.
Yeah, maybe. I guess we'll find out, eh?
That's pretty funny.
Smash.
Later. I want to read that sign, but I need him dead.
Yeah.
You see, man, you're shitting on his greatest accomplishment. This is my favorite song. He was wrong. He didn't lie, but he was wrong.
Just 2 presents. You gonna skip them?
I was just looking around. I mean, it's gonna be something I can't carry.
L1?
This bugs you, doesn't it?
Well, it's like I failed you. I should have told you right at the beginning.
I don't really care about that.
No. Boom, 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 boom. No. I was gonna say, I just eat the pizza and pick it up, right?
I guess so.
Jer needs it. Yeah. I wouldn't say he needs it.
He wants it.
You're not gonna read that sign? How dare you?
I thought did I not?
Dare you?
I did for some reason. Okay. I did not. Guess I'll go read this one too. Goats.
Gruff goat.
You can't even get to him. He's just like a zoo. Yeah.
Not like you need it, but
I want
you know, can you? Oh, you don't have
I'm
enough. I was gonna say, can you just rest on this until you repair the bazooka? But oh, you don't have 45, do you?
I meant
You
to
meant
read
to
the
read.
sign.
Yeah, I got you.
Somebody told me to hit L1, so I couldn't even try. Oh, if the sign is telling me this. Alright, I figured it out this time.
We didn't get stuck in an infinite loop.
So powerful, it's like molasses. Oh god, I hope there is. Yeah. Perfect. Oh, good spot. Wait, is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Jump in this hole?
I would check the other one first, but I think yes.
I can get to the other one.
Nice. But
Oh, I want that.
now we have to save it for Sean. Let's eat the soup. You need to get that hieroglyphic to the Escargot Express, honestly. You don't need that anymore.
Just call here.
Yeah, there's a phone, yeah. But you need money.
I have money.
For Escargot
Oh, I
Express.
need more money.
Yeah.
Hey,
Kidding
fuck
me
off.
with that. I can't believe it's like not an insta win, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because he's faster than Jer. That's how slow Jer is. That a monster from like 8 dungeons ago still goes before him.
Man, we can insult that guy like that. Okay. Wait, call them. And then I need to go to the restroom. Yes, I did. Go to the restroom. Quick.
Don't forget to mute, cause I ain't
All the
editing
time.
this out. At least we're stuck on a good song, Sean. Ba-da.
Alright. Yeah, I want you to take a couple things. Probably don't need the key here, too, right?
Did it stay, or did it go away when you used it?
I think I still have it. Thought I still had it. Yeah, key to the tower.
Yeah, you probably don't need it.
Right? Is that the right key?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one. You can definitely get rid of the IQ capsule too, for now.
But he's coming right back, he said.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Just like 2 seconds from now.
Mm-hmm. Today. Is that all I needed?
Yes. You'll see why
Where
when
do I
you
go
leave.
now?
Just leave.
Oh. I like this dungeon. It's got lots of information. Got Jam going here, so he's just chilling with me now. Now I go south?
Yeah, I believe so.
Gotcha. Fuck off.
You can't go back in there, can you?
The dungeon?
Yeah. To use the
Probably room for
ATM,
me.
because remember there's stuff you can buy from this guy over here on the right.
Oh, fuck.
Dang. I should have thought about it before you left. It's okay.
This is fucking... He's not even here anymore.
Oh, well there you go. I think it's to the left and down.
I just put one dude on a drum. They're like, hey man, jam for a while. He said, "Okay."
The same hobo that does the guitar in Final Fantasy V.
Okay. A bash. Yes, you fell for my trick.
Which trick is that?
To not use shield yet.
They're just wrecking Tim, though. I guess
Yeah,
HP Sucker will help.
Oh yeah, no, it's... Okay. I think I can kill this dude in one shot. Raleigh, come on, quit torturing the cat.
Get that cat, Raleigh.
Oh, right. Like the 5 PSI. Oh no, he's stuck. Wait, that's all? His eternal resting place?
Someone's got heat stroke. Yeah. Is that a B? I think it was B.
What's the point of him?
There's a point. There's always a point.
Can I go back in there now? These guys came in hot.
Yeah, they did.
Okay. PK fire.
Do me a favor. Back. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, for the sake of making this fight go faster, I was gonna have you use Tots Y.
It's so slow that sometimes they...
Because you're about to get full healed anyway, so it's
Spoilers!
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna find out in literally 2 seconds.
1,000, 2, 1.
I'm gonna kill you. Talk to him. Talk to him. Talk to him.
Old vehicle collection?
That's annoying. I mean, I guess you can use Tots Y. What is that? It's not Tots Y, it's Tots something else. Is that Gamma?
Yeah, so.
Three. I mean, honestly, you probably just could have bashed at this point.
Yeah, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah, you've seen that once.
I don't think I have.
Yes, you have. Did you back out to use L1?
Yep.
I respect it. Oh. How much experience do these guys give?
1700 is not much.
No, that's baby experience. No, now you just have to deal with that cup of coffee. Why are you going in the hospital?
Maybe that's where this stuff is.
It's at the end of the dungeon. Yeah,
You know what I haven't
might as
done
well
in a
save.
second?
That's true too. You should just save too. Cause like, what if the power goes out?
Is that a risk?
Hmm?
Is that a risk?
You never know, man. It's probably a PP. It's HP.
Yeah, should have used it on it. 10. I'm gonna go all the way back through this place?
Indeed, you do.
Go to the 4 ropes?
It's at the end of the dungeon.
Jesus.
Remember that sign that was in the way?
Yeah.
It's not gonna be in the way now.
Gosh. I guess it wasn't terrible. There are a ton of enemies in this place.
You could probably get away with just running from these things if you wanted to.
We'll get the XP.
The baby XP?
I mean, it's something. It's easy.
I guess so. I feel like this is one of the first RPGs with an auto battle function too.
I forgot it's there.
I think it's the third rope, isn't it?
Yeah. I guess I never went up the other 2 ropes. I should probably check them out.
It's up to you. I don't remember if there's anything good on them. I guess there's a sign.
Yeah, suicide.
Interesting. Was that deep?
Shimmy, shimmy.
Can't tell if that's
deep. Talk by Brick Road.
Jack Handy.
Thank you.
Meta.
Alright, we're beating this game today.
I mean, it's possible.
And then Monday we start Chained. Okay, now I gotta remember which way I went.
Up left, I think. It's up. Oh, it is, yeah, it is this way.
I got it right.
Oh, apparently we didn't get this box.
Read that sign.
And that's what we really care about. Is auto battle faster? Like if you do auto fight, he can't do anything now.
Forever?
Until you cure that.
Fuck. He's not even get XP.
Hey, that might actually heal him.
Look at him.
He's a diamond.
Yeah.
There you go. Nice. That was fortuitous.
Yeah.
I must have been thinking of the next area that was up left. Does this actually rest?
Gotta.
It's ridiculous how many resting spots they give you in this dungeon.
Oh, look. Dungeon Man's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, true. You're not wrong.
This is circles though.
Huh? No, it's to the left. Where are you going? Oh no, you are right. It is up here, isn't it? Scoot refuses to go over 200 health.
Mm-hmm.
Not having it.
This level up right not here.
You can't say that. You might just not get HP at all.
Fire down there. What? Wait, this is the zoo.
So just up that rope to your left.
It's too much. Too powerful.
Pretty sure when I was a kid I fell in the wrong hole again. And I had to do it again.
You didn't listen to him.
Dude, I was a kid.
Should listen.
I saw that very cautious walk.
Yeah, I wish you don't accidentally touch it. Molasses.
I'm
Probably
assuming,
good for her, right?
yeah, it's probably for Scoot.
I just can't wear ribbons.
Does she have room? Nope.
Um, okay, I gotta do something here. What does this do?
That's an important. That's like a key item.
I figured because I picked it up off of that thing.
Yeah.
Gotta get rid of this night pendant too.
Yeah. There's also like Scoot has like a platinum band or something that needs to get sold.
Mm-hmm. That's wrong person.
That's a lot of defense.
Damn.
I think it just brings her up to normal levels though.
Probably. Oh, that's what I was trying to get anyways. It's all up here. Oh, wait, how much money do I have? Ah, fuck. Pretty loaded.
Yeah. 6 figures as a child. Ness is richer than like 95% of the country. 12 XP. Oh.
I didn't get the other ones.
I mean, I
Oh
think
no, I did get two of them.
they're weaker enemies than even the ones you were fighting.
Yeah. I gotta learn about all this stuff though. He put a lot of effort into this dungeon.
Rust is the perfect break. You can use that if you want to, but I don't think you need to. Yellow is purely coincidental. I like how 3 children carried a submarine.
Alright, goodbye, Mr. Dungeon. You're a bro.
Eternally stuck in between those trees.
It was eternal resting spot.
I mean, I guess he was just in the middle of the desert anyway, so what does it matter?
True.
It's like that periscope was dancing to the song.
Right, we're here. Okay.
Making a lot of progress.
Alright. Okay. Is that an ATM monkey down there?
I don't think so.
What's this stuff at?
What's up?
42. Here's another part where you would
Yep.
be dying.
Yeah, but I'd be like, well, Gygus wins again.
How much damage did that do to me? Not much. Okay. Oh man, I don't have any money. He's probably gonna have something awesome too.
Multi-bottle rockets. I'll call. Could he
What's that
sell? Can you sell to that guy?
Oh yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, okay, what is it?
Knight pendant.
Don't die.
Did you say don't die?
Yeah, I got so much money.
Platinum band, sudden guts bill, coin of defense.
Yeah. This is some Final Fantasy music here.
Reminds me of Secret of Evermore.
Mm.
The first zone is like a jungle. Spoilers for if we ever play Secret of Evermore.
What's that?
You could buy a multi-bottle rocket from him.
Hmm.
You could also go call Escargot Express. Is there anything that needs to get put away at this point?
I need to now?
No, I'm just saying like you could if I remember you wanted money to do that, but was it to get rid of that stuff?
Yeah, it was to get rid of the stuff we just sold, so.
Do you want to buy or do you want to heal? Would be nice to be able to buy those diamond bands, but oops.
Yeah. Oh, I have the Hawkeye, okay. Hopefully he gets it. Monkey's love. What does that do?
Can you go to that girl and give it to her? I don't think so, but might as well check while we're here. No, okay. Did we never get the pig's nose?
I could have bought it at one point.
Oh, you could have?
Yeah.
Oh. Well then. Guess we're not getting those truffles.
There you go. This doesn't seem right.
Who has the Hawkeye? Should you use it?
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, she can come in for a minute. Hi, Bean. Come here. Come here, Bean. Hi. How are you doing, little girl? Oh, you're being a good girl. Very gentle. No bites from the bean. Who's a good girl? Yeah. Do you think you and Tim's dog could be friends? Probably not. He hates dogs.
He's okay with them dogs, though.
We missed out on her first ever actual play with a dog, and I was really bummed about it. Yeah. Oh, ATM.
Oh, I
man.
can get cash here.
You could go get those bands if you really cared.
I do want them. They're like 5,000 each, right?
Yeah. You could buy a multi-bottle rocket too, or two. But yeah, she was at the groomer, and apparently, like, there was another puppy there. And like when we picked her up, she was like, "Yeah, there was another puppy, and like I didn't want her to go back in the back and be alone. So I just let her hang out in the grooming room, and there was another puppy on the ground, and they were just playing together." And I was like, "No!" I was like, "We've been trying to get her to play with another dog for so long."
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad it happened. I just wish I would have seen it. It's pretty significant.
Yes.
Look at you. You had room for it and everything. Is there anything else this guy needed to buy, or you need to buy from this guy?
I don't think so, but...
Well, apparently the charm coins.
Yeah.
I don't remember that being a buff, do you?
No. But it is.
Yeah.
That's kind of defense, okay. Yeah, that's significant. That's 20.
Yeah, that's quite a bit of defense. It's gonna make a big difference.
Right,
Gonna grab
these multi-bottle rockets.
Multi-bottle rocket. I think those do like 500, don't they?
Well, I don't know.
They're a lot. You've used
I've
one
never used
before.
one.
I thought you have.
I think I've used a big one.
Oh, really?
Look, buddy.
You could even put the rest of your money away. I like that Earthbound continues to keep it fresh with like the environments you're in and stuff like that.
No, he only does a withdrawal.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That's okay. There's something up here. Or this is the way to go. One or the other.
Honestly, unless you have the piggy nose, I wouldn't be worried too much about item collection. Oh wait,
This is a big
actually,
enemy.
there might be two. Yeah, you might want to use a at least a big bottle rocket or something. Pretty sure this guy is technically a boss. Maybe? I don't know.
Oh,
Oh gosh, even
Jesus.
even those are 700-ish? That's nuts. Well, maybe they're not a boss.
Oh. Good bubble.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, there's an IQ capsule and a
I think who's gonna make it.
And a rock candy in this area. Let me see if there's a map. I normally wouldn't do this, but I don't like how slow it is to walk around. You know what I mean? It's kind of annoying. You have not missed anything of note yet.
And I'm about to find a chest up here, so.
Is it on
Let's see what
land?
that is. I can't tell. Oh shit.
Just fight. Just fight. Alright, why? Fine. Fine.
Let's try. I was worried I hadn't really hit him much, so. Come on, give me a fuck.
What, you wanted
I
3
first made
IQ?
Yeah, I wanted a nice little baby on that.
Do you want me to tell you where the magic truffles are?
Yeah.
You're not gonna find them otherwise. They're literally not on the map. So that corner right there, up left.
Yeah.
There's one in that up left corner. And they give PP, so if you want to use PP. Goodbye, Bean. Why don't you come hang out with me? Come on. Come cuddle. Come here, Bean. Oh, good girl,
Look
yes.
what it did, Jer.
What's up?
Look what happened somehow.
Because you got rid of your armor that was there.
Looks like everything's at the top.
Huh? Yeah, I know.
Looks like everything's at the top.
Wouldn't it be nice if all your stuff was at the top?
Oh, I hate it.
You hate it? You're like, I need to tap down and to the right.
Up here it is?
Yeah. Just hit L1. Go left? Maybe you can't do them without the can you go up? Never mind. I wouldn't worry about it too much. I don't know if you can get them without the pig nose, but yeah, that's where it is on the map here. I love that the Franklin badge is just useful the whole game.
Yeah, it's not crazy. A bird. No, I knew it. I knew it. Fuck. Thought it was good for a while. I had so much inventory. Oh god, I cannot wait till the cops come arrest this motherfucker.
See, have you noticed there was a long delay since Sean left?
It's true. He's into him for sure.
Here's one of the items I definitely wanted you to get.
Oh yeah. It's ready for you. I was ready for you. That thing was coming at me hot. People. What's this thing? Is the boss?
Creepy ass flower? No. Was it a demonic petunia?
Petunia. Probably really weak to fire though.
Probably. It's not a boss.
Yeah, I'm not using anything crazy on him. I didn't even use my top spicy jerky.
Spicy jerky. That's the best kind of jerky. Look who's here.
Might be out of inventory space.
Yeah, you can use like the banana and the spicy jerky and stuff like that.
Yeah, I could use it.
And beef jerky.
Shitty. It's pokey.
When you started this game, did you think that Pokey would be in it this long?
No, I did not. Now he's gonna be in it till the end, I'm assuming at this point. I see you, Bush.
You thought you could evade him?
Yeah, well, I remember you warned me about one tree that exploded.
This guy probably
So.
does it too, honestly. Doesn't matter though if he's the last guy. I guess we'll find out what Brain Shock does. Oh, never mind.
Nope.
We didn't find out. Yeah. Can you do me a favor? Oh, never mind. We'll wait. Can you open status? And then hit A or circle. Yeah, and then go to Brain Shock. Must not be on Jer.
Doesn't have it.
It's on. Oh, maybe it was Sean had it.
Okay, I think it's on Sean.
Dang. Well, guess we'll find out. You got. You didn't see those bugs.
I saw those.
You didn't see them bugs. You didn't see them. You got bugged. Get stick bugged. Pitbull slug. Careful, there aren't any children around. Oh wait, there are children around.
They're all children.
No.
Why do you think that guy takes any pictures? What's the sound?
Trying to protect you from pit bulls.
What's that?
Equipment.
Let's look at that.
Just equip it.
Yeah.
Jesus. I mean, maybe
shit.
Scoot should get it? I don't know. Does it do anything extra? Of course. Just use the spicy jerky.
Yeah.
If you do help on it, does it actually do anything?
Checking.
Oh, okay, thank you, friend.
I'm checking.
Defense and luck. Does the other one do the charm? Oh, wait a second. She's gonna be losing the talisman ribbon.
What's that do?
I don't know. I mean,
I shouldn't put on her.
I don't know. I mean, it's still way better than what she's wearing. It's still probably worth
Both
it, right?
Them.
Well, what's Tim's defense? 143. 143, 129, 140. Yeah, because it brings them in line, right? They'll all have about the same defense. Yeah. She'll actually have the most at this point.
Oh shit.
How do you feel about the rolling HP mechanic?
I mean, it helps in this.
Yeah, I mean, but do you like it as a concept?
It's okay. Sometimes it makes some things like not good, like things that take too long. It's like, oh, now someone's dying, and I need to get through all this text.
Well, sure, but I'm saying like the inverse is that it doesn't even exist, and you just take the damage immediately.
That is true.
Go up first.
Yeah, I know. I was stuck on a wall. Petunia.
Demonic Petunia. Excuse me, sir.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh.
Feels like Scoot smashes a lot, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Got that luck up just now, right? Or no, it's guts, not luck.
Yeah, it's guts.
That's the thing. Rock candy.
Yeah, so wait till you have deli sauce or whatever again. So it's +2.
Map of this place. I'll pull it out right now.
Hmm?
So is there a map of this place? A long dungeon.
This is why I thought it was a boss, by the way. You might want to heal.
Okay. Oh, I guess so. So this is the boss.
Yeah. That's why when I saw that thing, I was like, oh, this is the boss.
Okay. So go ham is what you're saying.
Yeah, he's the boss. Big battle rocket.
Shit.
It is not immediately over after this.
It's not? Okay.
No, I mean he's the boss. He's just not the last thing.
Oh shit! He's back! Pew pew! Star Storm! That was a good return.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Casey's at bat. Fun fact, Casey's bat is a reference to Casey at bat. A poem about baseball.
How'd you know
What?
that?
How do I know that Casey's bat is Casey's bat? Like, come on. That's just really obvious.
Well, that ruins one of my fun facts.
Oh, really? That was one of the fun facts?
Yeah.
That's funny. No, it's just really obvious because I don't know. I'm such a big baseball fan, so.
Whoa. Don't you want to use that? Oh, okay, yeah.
I was going to use the PSI caramel.
Why?
You said it's not over.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's just monsters.
Yeah, it's just 4 hit points.
Why? I thought you were just going to use that.
It's just. Oh, yeah, I guess I can. I don't have to do it like that. Like Dark Souls.
With the level?
Yeah, it's like the poison water.
Oh, you want more rubs? I thought you wanted me to leave you alone, Bean. I'm sorry.
A manly fish. A manly fish.
Bean is being such a good girl, Tim.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, this is rare Bean behavior. She just wants to cuddle.
My dog would want that too. She's laying down. I'd better.
What'd you say?
I'd better level up.
Oh.
Pokey, show yourself.
Show yourself, Pokey.
Who are these guys? Okay. I'm still gonna talk to you. Oh, okay, they're all shy. A death ray? Well, that sounds like that should go to, Is that a weapon?
The death
I guess
ray?
I'll look it up.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm fairly positive it is.
Shit. Thank you.
Okay, Bean, I get it. You want some alone time now? Yeah, you just want to be near me, but not be touched.
Oh, this guy's got devil horns. Coffee cup up here. We'll use the hotel.
Hmm?
Right back. Build the time.
Fun fact, Sean. The Casey bat is a reference. Ah! Bean, you okay? To a baseball poem, Casey at the Bat. Would you like me to read it to you, Sean? Okay, I'm gonna read it to you. Oh, never mind. It's like really, really long. I can probably read it. The outlook wasn't brilliant for the Mudville Nine that day. The score stood 4-2, but with one more inning to play. and then when Cooney died at first and Barrows did the same, a sickly silence fell upon the patrons of the game. A straggling few got up to go in deep despair. The rest clung to the hope which springs eternal in the human breast. They thought if only Casey could get but a whack at that, they'd put up even money now with Casey at the bat. But Flynn preceded Casey, as did also Jimmy Blake, and the former was a Lulu and the latter was a cake. So upon that stricken multitude, grim melancholy sat, for there seemed but little chance of Casey's getting to the bat. But Flynn let drive a single to the wonderment of all, and Blake, the much despised, tore the cover off the ball. And when the dust had lifted and the men saw what had occurred, there was Jimmy safe at second and Flynn a huggin' third. Then from 5,000 throats and more there rose a lusty yell. It rumbled through the valley, it rattled in the dell. It knocked upon the mountain and recoiled upon the flat, for Casey, mighty Casey, was advancing to the bat. There was ease in Casey's manner as he stepped into his place. There was pride in Casey's bearing and a smile on Casey's face. And when responding to the cheers, he lightly doffed his hat. No stranger in the crowd could doubt 'twas Casey at the bat. 10,000 eyes were on him as he rubbed his hands with dirt. 5,000 tongues applauded when he wiped them on his shirt. Then while the writhing pitcher ground the ball into his hip, defiance gleamed in Casey's eye. A sneer curled Casey's lip. Yeah.
70 offense.
Yes. And now the leather-covered sphere came hurtling through the air, and Casey stood a-watching in the haughty grandeur there. Close by the sturdy batsman, the ball unheeded sped. That ain't my style, said Casey. Strike one, the umpire said. From the benches, black with people, there went up a muffled roar, like the beating off the storm waves on a stern and a distant shore. Kill him, kill the umpire, shouted someone in the stand, and it's likely they'd have killed him had not Casey raised his hand. Do you know where you're going before I continue this poem?
No, continue. I'm actually going to grab some afternoon coffee.
While a smile of Christian charity great Casey's visage shone, he stilled the rising tumult. He bade the game go on. He signaled to the pitcher, and once more the spheroid flew. But Casey still ignored it, and the umpire said, "Strike two." "Fraud!" cried the maddened thousands, and echo answered fraud. But one scornful look from Casey and the audience was awed. They saw his face grow stern and cold, they saw his muscles strain, and they knew that Casey wouldn't let that ball go by again. The sneer is gone from Casey's lip, his teeth are clenched in hate. He pounds with cruel violence his bat upon the plate. And now the pitcher holds the ball, and now he lets it go. And now the air is shattered by the force of Casey's blow. Oh, somewhere in this favored land the sun is shining bright. The band is playing somewhere, and somewhere hearts are light. And somewhere men are laughing, and somewhere children shout. But there is no joy in Mudville. Mighty Casey has struck out.
So that is not gratuitous for this weapon. It's a Casey struck out.
Interesting.
Did you know Casey struck out?
I did.
New information for you.
No, I'm saying interesting to what you're saying is all.
But it is an item.
You broke up really bad. What was that?
It is a fun name for an item.
Mm-hmm.
It need some afternoon coffee because my dad and I were up very late last night. John. We watched the first one on Friday night.
John Wick?
Yeah, we watched the first John Wick Friday night late, and then watched the second one last night late.
And
I'm gonna watch the third one.
Well, how do you feel about the second one?
That's fine. It's an action movie.
Yeah. But do you think the first one's better?
Yes, I think the second one has a couple action scenes that are better than anything in the first one, but overall the first one's better.
All right.
But I've heard the third one's the best of the three.
Really?
So.
All right, I gotta.
That's what I've heard. I don't know. I haven't seen it.
I guess I gotta watch the third one then.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, and then I've now heard the fourth one is the best out of all four of them. So. It sounds like the.
Wait, you said the third.
I've read.
You said the third one's the best out of all four of them?
No, the fourth one is the best. So from what I've seen, like the rankings of John Wick, and I haven't like researched this to there, so there could be like, no, that's not what all the John Wickians say, but what I've seen, the rankings go 4, 3, 1, 2. So.
Interesting. Well.
And I like Keanu, so.
I'm a big Keanu fan.
So I don't know. I mean, if you make 4 movies,
yeah,
in a series, like an action series, like logic would say 1 or 2 of them won't be as good. Like,
yeah, I just remember being pretty disappointed. Well, I mean, it's tough though, right? Because John Wick 1, I would say was like kind of like it kind of broke open action movies again. Would you say that?
Kinda, yeah. I think they're like the beat 'em up action movies.
Yeah, like it came out of nowhere, and I don't think people were ready for it. And then when I saw it, I was like, holy shit, this is amazing. And then John Wick 2, like, just was following it, and I'm like, meh. Oh my god, I'm looking at the IMDb rating for John Wick Chapter 4. It's 9.3.
Yeah, I've heard it's awesome. I mean,
what in the hell? Oh wait, it's not even out yet. So people are just rating it then.
No, I mean...
Huh?
People... Sorry, hold on.
Yeah, I think you're too far away from your computer at this point. Yeah, the Rotten Tomatoes on it is 93%, so... I do
Yeah, I think it's been, like... Too... I think, like, there's screenings and stuff like that, right? Like, these things come out, and there's plenty of people that get to go see it.
Sure.
And I'm sure the people that do the effort to go see things early are probably a decent cross-section with people that would actually go onto IMDb and rate something. Alright, so I'm gonna give
look up what
the big league bat. I can get it back. I can't even like get these guys to talk, so.
Wasn't there like real stuff we want? Oh, Spectrum Beam.
That was just a gun, though.
Yeah, like, and you have the death ray now.
Yeah. And then there was a real thing.
Talisman ribbon, technically.
Yeah, but I thought there was a real thing. Yeah, fuck it. I'll do the talisman.
Yeah, I thought that we wanted to send something back, too.
Alright, now I don't know where to go. Where do I go?
Was there not a way? Does he actually let you buy stuff?
No, he's too shy. I can use the
Can
inn.
you? In bottom left, there was nothing.
Maybe I didn't go all the way down. That's possible. There's a rock.
Oh, you're right. So that guy.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have to get them to talk to open that rock, I think.
Okay.
I don't remember. How do you get the Book of Shyness thing? I feel like a monkey has it somewhere.
How do I get to the dang monkey?
Hold on. Oh, no. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna save you some struggle here because I didn't even remember this. You need to go outside and you don't and teleport to Winters. Oh, well, it looks like they're probably gonna tell you that.
Oh no. No, not my boy. Orange kid. Okay. I got enough room here.
Yeah, I remember struggling to get this to work as a kid, but yes, you can do it. You might have just picked just the right spot.
Seemed like the middle.
Oy!
Looks like adult Tim is better at this thing. Kid jerk.
I mean, I'm not gonna contest that. You can buy the T-Rex bat now.
I just got cases.
Oh, you know
There's
what? I don't
not
know.
even a remote chance that it's better.
Just for fun, can you go hit help on the KC bat?
Is it gonna make me miss all the time?
I don't know. Go look.
Damn it. I shouldn't use the KC bat.
If you want to miss a lot, why do you think I read you the whole poem? so that you don't spend 2 dungeons going like, why is Jer missing all the time?
Is this the best bat for him?
I don't remember if... No, the other one you had was better, wasn't it?
I don't know now.
I think, because you said it went up by 70, didn't you?
Yeah, he'll only buy it for $19. Should I just sell the KC bat?
I don't remember if there's a good reason to keep it, but... Oh, there is a good reason. You didn't sell it, did you?
No.
Okay. So I forgot about the strategy of Casey Bat can't miss if you do like the I'll let you concentrate.
No, you can tell me.
If you do you know how you hit someone in the back and you get the green swirlies? Casey Bat does not miss there. So if it's something that you normally wouldn't kill, it really does hit that thing hard. So you get a lot of you get more auto wins than you normally would using that.
Gotcha.
So that's the reason to keep it.
Anything else I can take?
You could probably get rid of Monkey's Love, honestly.
Sure, and Monkey's
It's a usable item. It's a bad version of the slime generator is what it is. You gonna get your other bat back or no?
Yeah, probably.
You should just use that the next time you fight a robot, honestly.
Never fight robots, man.
You fight robots all the time.
Nope. Fuck. This is just...
Oh, did you hit no?
Yeah.
I don't know if you need the pack of bubblegum.
Should I get it back?
It might not be a bad idea because I think you have to ride Tessie again. And I don't know if that requires you to give Bubble Monkey some bubblegum or not. Yeah, you need that. You've got a lot of room on Sean, I think, right?
Yeah, I think so.
You're really only taking one thing out of stores there, cause well, equip the big league bat and sell the old bat, and then use the IQ capsule. Oh, I see. You're waiting for them. Ah, yeah.
Can't do it yet.
No, yep. I forgot about the whole concept of them coming up to you and delivering your items.
Yeah, if you were not available this morning, I was gonna watch John Wick 3.
I see. Ooh. Why are you drinking a capsule?
Nope, I won't buy. Yeah, let's just check real quick. Okay. You can take back the T-Rex bat, bud.
For half of what we just paid you.
Yep, that's okay.
This guy's no Amazon. There's no returns here.
Pretty loaded.
Didn't even use it.
Okay, I have to go down to that place, right?
Yeah. Fun fact.
Need to use that monkey to get up in there. I'll go for it.
The creator of Earthbound has come out and say that Tony is supposed to be gay. Which is pretty progressive for the early 90s.
True. Oh, hey, there's robots. They're not worth it.
I mean, they're real things. It's just you just got lucky with a green on them. Wait, those aren't robots, though.
Oh, whoops. They're not robots. I don't know. They look like robots to start, so I should have.
You were already fighting these, remember? And we were like, wow, that experience is really good. I feel like Scoot crits more than Jared does.
Yeah.
So I was watching this YouTube video recently because YouTube is just recommending me a ton of Earthbound stuff right now because I'm uploading Earthbound stuff. And someone did a long review on Earthbound, someone who never played it before. And obviously they didn't have someone who had played it there sitting there and telling them stuff, you know, to mitigate some bullshit. Like the the KC bat. Apparently this guy used the KC bat for hours and hours and hours because it was the most powerful bat, and they never bothered to figure out why all of a sudden Ness was missing constantly. and like they took that, they like legitimately gave the game a knock because of that. And then also they didn't read their spells or test their spells, so they spent the whole game thinking that there was no way to use resurrect. What was another big knock? I don't know. It was a bunch of just like stuff like, okay, well, you didn't experiment with the game and you like weren't paying attention and stuff like that. Oh, okay, you didn't need it. But yeah, it kind of annoyed me. I'm like, really? I'm like, you're gonna knock the game because like you didn't figure out that like Ness started missing almost always after you gave him a bat that was plus 70 damage, what your old bat was, and it's like, come on, bro. And honestly, I should have asked you what you thought, like if you could resurrect or something like that before. I mean, you would assume that you would eventually get a spell to resurrect people, right?
Yeah.
I don't
It's
know.
me experiencing the game, not learning all the subtle intricacies of bullshit.
Right.
Just like when you play Suikoden.
Well, here's
bullshit in that game.
Well, here's the thing, though. You can literally go into the status screen and click every single spell, and it will tell you exactly what it does. The stuff I've been reading you has just been directly ripped from the game. Yeah. Wasn't this music different the first time?
Oof, that is too long ago.
I feel like it was, but I could be wrong.
I listen to a lot of RPG music, so it's like my work in music.
Oh, we erased the pencil last time, so you don't have to go through the...
Sean's doing better damage now.
Yeah, I mean,
he's like in the hundreds, but
like 20 levels below everyone.
Yeah.
Nice. Hey, it's a robot.
Okay. Oh.
Broke the 500 barrier.
Like in Octopath, when you beat someone without them hitting you, it gives you a bonus.
Yeah. Like I said, like I have no problem with the actual gameplay of the game. All my gripes are like the stuff outside of the gameplay. I will say though that like the and like this is not fixed by doing what you're doing. Like leveling up does almost nothing for stats. Like by and large, your damage and your armor and stuff like that comes from your equipment.
Yeah.
And by nature of the game, most of your people need like 3 weapons. And the weapons towards the end of the game are so... And that's why I was like, dude, it might be worth it to bring the merchant. I'm talking like... probably like 30 minutes to an hour to farm for 1 weapon. And you need like 10 of them. It's rough. Or you could just keep going and just like be like, oh, I'm just not gonna have the best weapons available to me. So like, and then like the sellback system's not great either. So it's like, and you have like all these towns available to you, and you don't know which towns have the best weapons. So like, you have to like fast travel between all these towns, and you're like, okay, well this one has the best spear, so I'm gonna go buy. Like, I could go buy this $32,000 spear, or I could buy this $115,000 spear. And, like, I don't know. It's... I just went on a tangent, but the point is, the combat is fun. And I love that,
I'm enjoying it so far. The separate stories I don't mind at all, so that's like...
They're just bad, though.
I mean, I don't know too much yet, you
Hey.
know, but like, oh nice.
Oh, we never looked
There's
at what Brain Shock does. Feels strange.
Cool.
I think that's confusion though, like they'll attack themselves or whatever.
Okay.
I don't. It doesn't feel like something that's worth using though.
The right way.
Yeah, you're going the right way. You need to get to Andonaut's lab or whatever. It's
I
up.
can't remember.
It's up. It's up.
Yeah, but which up?
This one. And then to the left.
Oh yeah. Should I drop down here and grab that thing real quick?
What thing?
Sword.
The Sword of Kings?
Yeah, isn't that what you said it was?
Yeah, it is, but it's a 1 in 128. You're just saying that you're just gonna get it. You're gonna get lucky. Talk to the Mewsh. He felt like this. What does that guy sell? I want to sell secret herbs. I would talk to the phone just so that if you die, that you're talking to the yeah. This is a pretty tough dungeon here coming up.
How we doing on time?
You mean just to make another clean cut?
Yeah.
Let me see. 2 hours. Yeah, let's good night, Sean.
Night, Sean.